Marvel Studios released Avengers Age of Ultron in 2015, and it is easily the best Avengers movie from 2015. Easily. Not that bold of a statement either, considering how it was made. I mean, this movie was directed. For starters, Age of Ultron knew what it wanted to do from day one. From the trailer, we knew it wanted us to feel dread. It didn't care about a bigger cinematic universe, it had a story to tell. And dang it, it was gonna tell that story. Even if it had to do it from the perspective of a random child. It has characters to set up, like Wanda. And that brings us to the plot, where we are dropped into the action immediately. This movie doesn't have time for dumb, stupid things, alright? Like explaining where we are. This is a Hydra base that holds Loki's scepter, as well as superpowered individuals Scarlet Silver and Quick Witch, but we don't have the rights to those names yet, so we'll just call them Wanda and Pietro.
You keep stealing, you're going to get shot.
They're hung up on Stark's past, unlike Stark, who doesn't learn from it and creates a highly dangerous suit of armor around the world. And boom! Ultron is born. All suspenseful and epic. I think it's a great idea how Ultron gets his motives from the internet, because everything on there is always serious and trustworthy. Ultron decides to hit the reset button and turn a small country into a world-ending meteor because he disagreed with Captain America or some crap. I mean, honestly, he has a point. The Avengers obviously don't care about random people. Like, sure, Tony sends legions to protect the civilians, but Hydra gets stomped. That doesn't seem fair. Clearly they've made an omelet because they're absolutely cracked at learning now. Like, Stark has a whole system in place in case the Hulk goes on a rampage. It didn't work, but he had it. It shows that they're trying to change, but Ultron succeeds at changing because he is now making a whole new body. This thing is the next evolution. This thing is waterproof, gum-proof, bulletproof, but not stolen-proof. Wanda and Pietro turn on Ultron because they saw the true purpose of the body, which Stark now has and wants to turn into yet another powerful robot because he doesn't learn from his mistakes. The two teams have a civil war until Thor shows up and uses the power of love and thunder to create the Vision. A little late, but I'm sure he's got loads to do. The Avengers then wage war on Ultron for ruining their image and fight an army of robots in a flying city. With a bow and arrow. This makes perfect sense. They outdid the first movie. They literally went up. Also, Quicksilver dies because Marvel found out people like Evan Peters more. Ultron is now on his last leg and thinks that he could go up against the Vision. How naive. That's it. The Avengers go home. Movie over.
You keep stealing, you're going to shit.
Now, it's time to talk about my favorite aspect of the movie. The characters. Starting with Captain America. Thor! Pre-2017 Thor. I'm gonna be honest, Thor was kind of a bore. I wish he did more. He just dumped lore, felt like a chore, and left. But then he came back, destroyed the core, and left again. Awesome character. Vision is really cool and makes perfect sense. He is introduced late because he knows exactly what to do and doesn't need to waste time. 10 out of 10 character. My favorite part is when Iron Man is Iron Man. He doesn't give up and continues to persevere. He wants a really cool robot, but it came out mean. So he did it again and it came out nice this time. That's growth. That's innovation. I didn't like Quicksilver. Felt like he was holding Wanda back a little. She couldn't really flourish. Speaking of which, Scarlet Witch, whatever! Her characterization is honestly something special. The way she brings a war upon an innocent city just to get back at Tony Stark. Yes, because surely after this she learns it's bad to wage war over people for personal gain, right? Motherfuck! Well, you know what they say. You break the rules. I become the villain. No, she's not a baddie. She's a mother. Just processing big emotions. It's fine, I'm fine, you're fine, we're all fine. Wasn't there something down here that's like, oh, who's next, Hawkeye? Or no, why is he even here? Black Widow, a well-rounded character that they definitely knew what to do with, for sure. She was really there to motivate the Hulk when he needed it. A team player. All the way. Hulk made the right call flying into space, because I don't like him. If it was that easy for Wanda to tell him to destroy a city, and maybe he shouldn't be on the team. It's like a bad idea. Why do I feel like I forgot someone? The way Ultron goes from practically useless to being able to 1v1 the Avengers really shows how fast he is and his peak use of the internet. I can't even use the internet that well, and I work on it. Next topic. Side notes include the color grading of the movie. Everyone looks the same, and that helps show that they are on a team. And the yellow filter helps remind me that they are not in America. I think it's really cool how the end credit sequence has a statue of all of the Avengers. Wait. Where's War Machine? No, not again. That's really all I have to say about it. Although I feel like I should have written more. Borderline imposter syndrome. But no, we're good. This video doesn't need to be any longer because I hate money. The worst Avengers movie. My first step into movie commentary. The 1-year anniversary of this video recently passed, and I wanted to honor it. My original idea was to make a community post, but that's boring and doesn't cure my nighttime boredom. I spent a long time on this video, evident by me forcefully referencing the 4 months it took me to make. And I know that my upload schedule is more spaced out than high astronauts, but I try not to take that long. To this day, I still consider the Age of Ultron video to be one of my best videos, and honestly one of the more life-changing ones. The worst Avengers movie was something I made during early 2021, which was an awkward time. So to be able to see the finished product and see how it all comes together is still insane to me. And the fact that over 1,000 people have seen it just makes it even more unbelievable. Being able to go to the comments and see everyone disagree with me. Oh, and a tidbit of information, when I said to unsubscribe, that was a joke, guys, please. This whole video that I'm making now started as an April Fool's joke, which is why everything is so backwards. For example, I rewrote a lot of the other one, yet this one feels like it was written by a 5-year-old that got high off Baja Blast. Even on brand that I uploaded it so soon after Thor, wow. I basically stole Evil Grand Monkey's gimmick, which is just my gimmick, so I just ran out of time for April Fool's, so I figured I would save it for the 1-year anniversary of the video. Don't look at the release date. Yeah, I know. All in all, I'm just really proud of this video because it's a milestone. When days get slow, like they were when I made it, or even when facing problems making other videos, I could turn back to this one and see something I did. An accomplishment. Remembering the time and patience and frustration that went into this, knowing that I did it. And I could do it again. So, thank you. Thank you to all the people that watch this video and watch my other videos. It's cool to think that I'm just on here saying stuff, and to know that even if one person finds that cool too, then I felt like I've done something. With that being said, if you liked the video, subscribe. If you hated it, smash the like button. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go overanalyze every frame of Hawkeye. See you in Sokovia.